Hi everybody! Today for Sunday Fun Day, we're going to see how I draw the Crystal Queen. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay. Alright, so, Crystal Queen. Okay, so here we go. So, the idea was, I mean, obviously it's Sunday Fun Day, we do whatever we want, but the idea was I'm going to draw a lady, a queen, if you will, and I wanted to have crystals for her hair, but I got to be careful so it doesn't fall off the screen, so I'm making her a little bit lower and at a different angle. So I didn't plan on doing it from the side, but I'm kind of drawing her at the side. Yeah, it's a kind of a 3/4 view is basically what we're doing. So that's the idea, and let's see if we can get there. I'm gonna do just like a big gown type, you know, flowing flow for the well, for the gown, for the bottom part, the dress part, and that'll kind of hide, not really hide legs, but hide positioning. So I can kind of get away with a little bit more of whether that's 100% accurate. It might not be because I'm running out of real estate, I guess is the best way to put it. Yeah, and so I'm just kind of coming up with like, what could I do for a Crystal Queen look. In other words, I'm going to, yeah, I think that's going to work. I'm going to draw her in a moving position, but I'm going to give her crystal appendages. Does that make sense? Like I'm going to pretend that this crystal moves, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know what? I didn't sketch out hands. Let's see if I can do this on the fly. Usually I look at hands and make sure that I can draw them in these positions. And so now I'm just doing it straight ahead without practice. I think this is going to work. Yeah. But the real trick is, like I said, I'm going to try to make it look like crystal. And you'll see the techniques that I plan on using. So doing so, I kind of came up with like a sleeveless shirt type kind of thing, because to do that I was going to just draw like an outfit that covers up a lot, which I'm not trying to cheat by doing that, but it felt like a cheat. It felt like, nah, you know, we gotta take advantage of the fact that if she's a crystal queen, drawing a lot of crystals, you know, I think it would look better if we did like that. So I want her arms to be viewable. And so same thing here. Let's see, what can I do for this hand? Kind of want to do the same thing, so we're gonna raise it up. And again, I'm just gonna see if I can make this on the fly. Usually I sketch these out ahead of time just to kind of look Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can see in the... Okay, there we go. If I can see in the mirror, which is not really a mirror, it's a tablet that I have that has the images of, like, let's say I'm going to draw a Fortnite character. I have a tablet in front of me that's got pictures on it. And so I'm just kind of using that as a mirror to look at. Yeah, I think that'll work. That'll work. Okay, so let me draw her face. And this one's going to be fun because all the lines I wish I could draw for like the nose and stuff like that, every time I tell you this, like, no, we're not going to do that. This time we are. We're going to draw a bunch of lines because we want it to look like crystal. So this is going to be quite fun. Alright, awesome. Okay, so just a sketch alone, I'm super excited about it. So let me try to draw like crystals, like growing out of her head, but also like hair. So that's the challenge. It's got to look like crystals, but also look like hair. Okay, not bad, not bad. I think I can make that work. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm excited. Let's erase some of these sketch lines and welcome everybody that skipped. But mostly I just gotta make sure that the pencil lines don't stand out over the Sharpie lines. So I just gotta erase some of this, but not all of it. Gotta see something. But also that sketch worked out so well that I'm gonna have to keep a lot of it. Okay. And if you're working with pencil, you just start drawing harder. You press a little harder and it gets a little darker, or you go over the line a couple more times to make it stand out. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly a fine point, but a pen's a little finer than a fine point. It can find things that a fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of it, but left myself enough to see the lines I need to draw for the Sharpie adventure we're about to go on. So I'm going to start with the Sharpie pen and then come back with the Sharpie fine point for the big bold lines. But I've got her kind of twisted 3/4 of the way. Her head's tilted back that way. And I've got it planned out, so I'm just going to go ahead and start with the lines. And now the idea is I'm going to make it look like crystal. But I got to be subtle with that because I want color to take care more than Sharpies, because these are big black edges and there's no black edges on a piece of crystal. So we got to be subtle. So I'm going to start off with their eye, like this. And so if you could see what I'm starting to do, I'm starting to just draw sharp edge lines. Okay. But again, I got to be subtle. So I've got to imply lines, but not draw all of them. So I can draw the hard edges of her nose because her head is tilted a little bit. Like that. So like I said, I want to draw lines, but not all of them. Okay. So let's draw, I'm going to draw the main lines. Like the mouth. Like that. And then I'm going to come back and add edges, obviously. But add highlights, I guess that's the best way to put it, because like I said, color's gonna do it, but I need to add something. So Also, the idea is that that these are like crystal shards, so to speak. So, but it moves. I guess that's kind of the other difficult part about it is we got to remember that this is movement, right? Okay, so for her crystal, let's see, I want to draw from the neck coming out like that, and then I'm gonna just do something like this. Now again, remember, color is going to take care of a lot of this, but I do want to add just a few highlights with this Sharpie. Okay, again, I got to be careful. This is great so far. Hopefully yours is coming out good too, but I'm very happy with mine. Let's draw the hair. And so what I planned on doing is drawing like some crystal shards like this, and her hair's kind of flowing back. And again, we're being very subtle with this. So try to imagine that, you know, these things have more color than they do hard edges, except for the outside. Obviously, this outside we're going to go ahead and color them in, or you know, define them. And also, especially considering we're about to switch over to the big Sharpie, and you're going to see a huge difference in line width. So I do want to make the outside edges at least hard edges. Okay, so let's see, and I'm going to have a piece flowing up like this. Again, I'm trying to determine what I want to do and what I want color to do. Because like I said, we can draw all of it, but it would look better if color determined a lot more. So something like that. And again, I think that's all I want to do. I think I just want to leave it like that and let color take care of the rest. So see, kind of this weird crystal shard hairdo. And I also thought about like whether I want to give her a crown, but I kind of thought my idea was that this is kind of her crown, you know? As she's the crystal queen, the crown kind of forms on her head of crystals. Right? Alright, cool. So, now I'm going to draw her dress and build off of this. So, I've got her in like an open, like a big, we'll draw it like this, a big sleeveless dress, just something like that, just to make it a little more open, because I wanted more than just the head to be crystal. So, I'm going to go ahead and draw her chest. Down like this. I'm going to draw the edge of the sleeve over here like this. Come down, and I've got kind of like a bustier type thing. So it does like that. Then it's going to come in here to her waist. And I'm going to go ahead and close that off. And now I'm going to add like a little bit of extras, a little bit of something cool. So let's do like some kind of like frilly type kind of edge sleeve like this, just to kind of accent that there's something more there. And this one is disappearing back behind her chest over here, so we're not going to do all that much. And we'll add just a little bit on the inside too, just to break it up, you know, just to do this little something different. And let's see, should we do a design? Now let's do that with color, but let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's lace it up. I'm going to go ahead and draw an edge like this. Like that. And we'll go ahead and lace it up with a big old laces going like that. kind of tie it all together. You know, just to kind of mix it up, and we'll add some creases. You know, just to show that it's a material, and we'll do more with color. You know, make it kind of stand out. But I guess we can do this too. We'll just kind of draw like a pattern underneath, just to kind of mix it up and give it some texture. You know. All right, so let's do her arms, and what I want to do with her arms. You know, I'm going to do them with the small Sharpie again because I like the subtlety of the crystal. And so for her arms, we're going to do some hard edges. So we're going to do like that's the bicep. I'm sorry, that's the shoulder, the tricep, right? And so I'm doing kind of like this, like as if it's made of crystal, you know? A little bit of extra, a little bit of hard edge, just to kind of show that its movement, it can move, but it is also made out of crystal. And there's no specific, I'm not trying to do it a certain way, like it's got to have this here, it's got to have this bend. I just want hard edges, is what I'm trying to say. And I gave her like a little bracelet. Let's do that with the hard edge. Hard edges will get the big fat Sharpie. And then the crystal will be subtle, so that's what we want to do. The light skin with the thin Sharpie. Okay, so for her hand, I'm just kind of do something like this, a little elegant, a little, you know, kind of like that. So I'm going to draw the thumb coming in like this. Again, remember, we're going to do some hard edges, so don't worry too much about it. Okay, remember it's crystal, so we want to kind of mix it up a little bit. Or we want to give it a hard edge, is what I'm trying to say. So it can be a little, not a little messy, but a little intricate. Is what I'm trying to do. All right, looks good. Okay, oops. I gotta do this side now. So this one, we're gonna do, you know, just something that might be like the top, as if it was crystal. And again, I'm just making this up, you know, I'm going by the edges that I drew. And imagining if they were hard edges. Because again, crystal. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. And no bracelet on this side, we're just going to draw hard edges. That. And this hand is going to be pretty much the same way, but up a different angle. So I'm going to do the thumb. Let's see, it's going to come in like this. And again, I'm kind of prepping for the hard edges. I'm going to do this finger up like this. talking, but sometimes I gotta concentrate because this is very technical. And you know, sometimes life is like that. You gotta concentrate on what you're doing. There you go, something like that. So I'm just kind of made up what a crystal hand might look like. There we go. All right. Okay, so now we just got to draw her dress, and so that I've just got pretty much just a flowing gown. Just gonna kind of come in here like this. Go and add some detail in a second. Just wanted to kind of play around with the flow. All right. Pretty cool. Okay, so and also I'm gonna I have it kind of like almost like we did on the sleeve, kind of going like that, but you gotta also remember that there's an inside, so it's got to come from somewhere, right? It's not just disappearing like that. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's add a few little extra creases. And you know what? There you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So for Sunday Fun Day, that is the Crystal Queen. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.